Welcome back to Soundcheck by Learner to Learner, a collaborative learning channel where we all come together, and for the next hour or two, we're going to talk about all things audio. We just came from the other show called RØDECaster User Meetup, so if you're a RØDECaster user, you should check out the other show too. And in order to get your notification of both shows when we go live on Tuesday, or if you're in the future, like in the, the other side of the world, might be Wednesday morning for you, Wednesday afternoon for you. So consider subscribing if you want to, if you're familiar with one of the shows already. If you want to participate, this is a participatory show where you can ask questions. You can use the chat in the YouTube chat. You could also call in. I put in the chat in there. You can go to the website. On the website, learnertolearner.com, you will find a link here that says call in with Zoom. Click on that button and then go to the registration form, fill out your names and your email address, consent to join the show, and I will send you a link, a specific Zoom link just for you to join the show, just like our guests here on Soundcheck. Let me get your microphone on. All right, let's see, who do we have here? Oh wait, Charles is still gone, but Aaron is here. So let's say hello. Let's see, Reggie, hello, David. Oh, let's do a sound check. Let's do that. Let's just say hello quick for like a sentence so that I can hear your sound level.
Hello.
Sound good. David.
Yo, what's poppin'? How y'all doing?
Oh, the mic is popping. Good. Glenn, let's do a sound check.
Hello, America.
Oh, very soft. Okay, so we'll come back to you. Let's see, who do you have? Okay, Keith. Hello, Keith.
Hello, testing, check.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody.
Sounds good. Looking at my board, sounds good. What about Matthew joining us for the first time? Hello, Matthew.
Sound check, blank check, rubber check.
Pretty good. And Keith also brand new on Soundcheck too. And Aaron. Hello, Aaron.
Hello, I'm having one of those days.
Oh. Are we gonna make it worse or make it better? Oh, we'll see.
Probably better.
We hope. And we also have Charles returning. Hello, Charles. Oh wait, you have no sound.
Muted.
That's what happened when you go take a break. A 5-minute break. Wait,
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
I was muted on Zoom.
Okay, all right, got it. So everybody's sound is decent. Glenn needs to be a little louder. So I just thought, we've been doing that for the last couple of times, but unofficially. But I think it's a good way to start sound check. It's checking your audio and making sure everybody's level is about the same, so that our audience won't be complaining that I can't hear this one, and I can't hear Glenn, or Sean is too loud.
It's probably better that way.
Oh no. I mean, I can only ride the fader to a degree. So
You have to get closer to the mic.
yeah, bring your mic closer. See if you get.
How's this?
You still could go a little louder.
Yeah.
We'll do a little sound check. Let's say hello to people in. Like, do you like my shiny what's it called? Liquid. I still am aqua. Sorry, I'm OS 10. 10.1. Liquid glass. Liquid glass touch to the chat. Hello, Ray. It'll be awesome today. Oh, okay, awesome. Looking forward to you joining. All right. Let's see. What should we start? Let's start with getting Glenn louder so we can hear it. So, Glenn, you gave me a stink eye. Glenn, tell me even without you doing anything drastic, what is your fader on your microphone? Is it on Unity? Is that Unity? Oh wait, you're but I don't hear you at all now.
Oh, no, I'm just nodding.
Okay. So maybe check your gain and see how much gain you have. Can you tell us what your number? Because do you have an MV7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of gauge MV7 is probably like approximately SM7B-ish. So check on your gain.
All right. Where's the best place to look for that?
Well, it will be your channel. So if you go to your mic channel, so if mic channel is 1, just press this button.
I got that.
Yeah. So once you're there, look at your level and tell me where it is and where it hits.
Oh, okay. It's set at 45.
Oh, yes. So that is why.
Okay.
So,
All right, so
David also has
jacked it up to 6 now.
MV7. You also have, see, David is raising his thumb. Go up higher. Bring it to like 58. Let's start there. Why was it there? Like,
Oh, okay. How's that?
that's
yeah.
better.
Okay. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what
Much
happened.
better.
Okay.
I've had this issue for like the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And I think about that time, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I changed my setting from, for some reason, it was on like pod mic or something.
Oh, okay.
And so I set it back to dynamic.
Okay.
But whenever I did that,
Yes.
I didn't change the gain back.
The default gain set.
and that's
setting.
what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tilt your microphone down? Like, you see how the foam is kind of facing upward? Yeah. Tilt it toward your mouth. Yeah.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Yeah. That's good. Your sound check
Okay.
is done.
No, and that's what.
That's it.
That's exactly what it was. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah, and this is a reason why when we talk about doing microphone processing a lot on RØDECasters, and we talk about saving your presets also a lot when you use a RØDECaster, and if you haven't done so already, we can talk about that, or you can go back and watch some of the past shows on how to save your presets. But no shame re-asking because somebody new. So when you save your presets, I always recommend that you add your gain level to the name of your preset. So I have my SM7B and I have multiple microphones, and therefore I call this SM7B. I also usually give it like a date, and then I put 60 dB because that's my gain level is set at 60 dB. So I would write that down in the name. So in my presets, as you can see, I'm going to try not to activate other. Oh, so there you go. You can see how I have SM7B, 60 dB, 3. So typically I do that so that I don't forget, like you don't think about it anymore. And you don't have it jot down, thinking that presets might save it. That is not, the presets only saving the processing, not your gain level. So it's not a mic setting. It's only the preset that is saved. So you want to write that down, jot that down, and easiest way is to jot that down in your name. You don't even have to write DB. You can just do 60. But by the time you're like me, I have 60 tweaks. It'll be like 60. So that's why I put DB there for myself. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna pick on.
So,
Yes.
quick question.
Yes,
What would
David.
be the difference between using the SM7B setting, which is what I have,
Mhm.
versus the dynamic, just plain dynamic?
There's no difference because it's the SM7B setting is they kind of know the SM7B require a little bit more gain. So when you choose I think what we're talking about here is on here, there is an SM7B mic for you to choose. So if you have an MV7, a Shure MV7, SM7B is a good place to start. Tap on that. It's usually still not enough gain, but at least it's a good place to start. But since it's still a dynamic microphone, if you are going to custom change your gain level, then really doesn't make any difference. But where you start would make a difference. So for him, if you were to, I think if Glenn were to have chosen SM7B, he probably won't be as soft. Probably still not loud enough, but he won't be as soft as when he has the regular dynamic microphone selected.
It's just the preset.
Just presets, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even preset. Did they call it presets? Like not the mixing presets, but the mic presets.
Right. Yeah.
Not
mic
the
presets.
mic processing presets, but the mic types of microphone type presets. So it really doesn't give you any processing. It's just like set the gain. And if you have, for instance, you have a microphone, if you choose a condenser microphone, for instance, then it will turn on your phantom power, the P48 power to power your microphone. So, but if it's a dynamic mic, it's a dynamic mic no matter what. It's just that it gets the gain level set to closer to that particular microphone. All right. I want to pick on but I want to ask the two new guests who just joined us, Keith and Matthew, to talk a little bit about. Some people watch the RØDECaster User Meetup, may have heard your intro, but I very briefly, when did you get your RØDECaster? And also, how did you hear about the show? Like, did it YouTube algorithm just serve that to your front door and you accepted the package? Let's start with Keith.
So
When
I
he-
like
yeah.
nice things, I think, is probably where it comes from. I don't do music. I'm not doing interviews. What I do is video games, basically stream, not necessarily for the world, but for friends.
Mhm.
And I really have come to just like nice things. And so I ended up getting a Go XLR as a mixer.
When was that?
When?
Mm-hmm.
About 8 months ago.
Okay, so fairly new.
Yeah, almost brand new is how I feel about it. And I have lived in the audio video tech world for many years. That's what I've done. But the learning curve has completely thrown me for a loop in trying to get all of these different sources into one thing and then be able to have them go back and forth, especially for chat when you're talking to multiple people over different platforms. I also do everyday computer work, so it also doubles for Zoom meetings, for conferences in that sense as well. But when I transitioned and I looked at getting the RØDECaster Pro 2, it was hands down a no-brainer in terms of future proofing. It seems like if I ever wanted to do a podcast, if I wanted to interview people, this is the solution. And it's not spending $10,000 on a full setup. So I got it, and may have bit off more than I can chew in terms of trying to just be one with it. Like if something were to happen right now,
Yeah.
I would be frozen, not knowing what to push. Like you
Right.
said earlier, I'm getting slapped back. I would be
Yeah.
completely lost and frozen. But I have done a ton of research. I stumbled upon your circle back to your question. I stumbled upon trying to research videos, stuff on the web that can help me figure out where to plug something in, how to XYZ. And I just went down the rabbit hole and watched so many videos. And then I realized, holy cow, there's a live.
Yes.
And then I got sucked into that.
That's awesome. And which is I think what to me, I see some form. There's a lot of great tutorial out there on YouTube, right? I learned a lot of my knowledge about audio through YouTube, but there are times when you want to kind of like have an office hour that you want to come in here and ask that question, and there at least, I mean, we're not doing it like 24 hours a day, not like a tech support, but we can still do this at least once a week for a few hours that people can come in and ask the audio question, which I think to me, it would be so valuable when I was first starting. And it still is a good learning for me and people who have been using the equipment for a while. And I think it's a perfect place for people who want to learn, people who want to share their learnings, to come together and do that all together. And it's fun also. I'm going to add Cindy Lou to the mix. Hello, Cindy Lou from New Zealand. Hello.
Hello. Happy Wednesday to you all.
Happy Wednesday. Let's say, who can say happy Wednesday? Anybody outside of the U.S.? Yeah, mostly
We
US
could say it, but it won't be true.
I just want the lottery numbers.
That's what everybody wants.
Powerball
we
would
could-
be nice, right?
Yeah, we could wish someone who is in Wednesday happy Wednesday. So yes, we can say it.
Oh, wait, I need to go to this thing and then do this, because I also add a little liquid glass to this comment. Having so much fun. Wait, iconic templates. Keith. Wait, Keith, is that you? No, that's somebody watching.
They're
Keith, is that
asking
you?
for me, I
That's
think.
you. Oh, okay. Are you getting audio from the game into the RØDECaster Pro? So you're gonna ask Keith if he's getting his gameplay into his RØDECaster Pro 2. So that's Reggie, right? Iconic templates. I'm all confused now. Who was it? Oh, that was Keith.
It's not
Your
me.
channel. Who's
No,
Iconic
I think
templates?
I think Iconic Templates is asking me.
Oh, okay, okay.
If
Oh,
I
that's
was able
Maestro.
to give-
Okay, sorry. I'm very confused now. This is Maestro. Okay. Okay, so what do you say? Yeah, there are a lot of tutorials, but John, you do a good job of live recurring group day. Yeah. Is it yeah, exactly? And I try to keep it going. I think it's a great community, and which is why very quickly within a short year that we have you all, this big group of people joining every week. So thank you for your support. Okay, so Keith, your question by Maestro. Are you getting audio from the game into your RØDECaster Pro 2? And what kind of game?
Maestro, you need to get closer to the mic.
So it's a good question. John, just so you're aware,
Mhm.
there is not a lot of tutorials at all on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Specifically addressing this exact sort
Mhm.
of gaming world. How do
Yeah, I was
people
going to
in
say
that,
something like that too.
Ah,
and that's how I ended up here with you guys.
okay,
So
cool. I didn't know that
and
because I'm not in the gaming world. I assumed that gaming world would probably have like the most tutorial for.
right.
Yeah.
I would say also just tutorials in general. Most of because before I got mine, I looked at a lot of stuff too. I was trying to kind of figure out what to get into the game, and most of the things on there are just unboxing videos and reviews, and
Yeah.
And that's
really
probably
isn't
why
much
you
as
get
far as
the Go-
teaching you something.
What influenced you to get a Go XLR in the beginning, Keith? Is it
If
other
I'm being,
gamers that you're watching,
it
or
was 100%,
okay?
100%. That was sort of the upper echelon. TC Helicon produced
I
it,
mean, they
and
were the only one for gamers really for the longest time.
yeah, I think so. And that seemed to be what was the top for streaming, for connecting your gaming. And then, of course, the soundboards and the trolling was probably what led most people to it, and how easy it was to do. Anyways, Maestro, and to answer your question, yes, I am getting audio, and everything seems to be working.
What kind of
as far
gaming?
as I
Is it
know.
like a console game or?
PC, console as well,
Okay.
whether it's a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, which is what I'm using.
And you have a RØDECaster Pro 2?
2, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait, what did he say? 8K HDMI audio extractor is what I had to get for my PS5 to the RØDECaster. Is that what you do? How do you do yours?
Yeah, same thing. You have to have an audio extractor that pulls it to be able to
might be good. Like in the future, like anytime you're willing, that we can find a time, Maestro, and you could come on and share like what other things that you discovered and learned through this whole process that you might be able to share. Because I'm definitely not in the gaming world and don't even think about those knowledge to be shared. So feel free to use Soundcheck or even RØDECaster's time to share that specific finding that you have.
I'm more than happy. More than happy to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's Matthew switch back to Matthew, and Matthew also told us briefly that he just got his RØDECaster a week ago, and now I'm curious what you were using before and what made you choose. I mean, other than the fact that you told us earlier in the previous show that it's a good quality, but what are your use case typically? Do you just like to tinker like me, or do you have like a recording that you need to do? What makes you choose the RØDECaster?
I use it for multiple things actually. So I use it for some meetings and some coaching. I use it for some video recording. I had a podcast planned, and then my co-host is having some things holding that up. So we'll come back to that. But some of it's the tinkering. We don't want to talk about how many loopback devices I have.
You're on a Mac.
Yes. And I may have a loopback problem, and possibly also an audio hijack problem. So it just turned into a commercial, I think. So yeah, and I get headaches when I don't know things. So I wanted to maximize the use of it and see just how many things I could get it to do. And I initially started out trying to use the Rode virtual drivers, and they did not work for me at all. They did not want to cooperate.
Like the Rode virtual driver for the expanded inputs.
Yeah, for the expanded input.
What do they call?
Isn't it funny how like we never talked about this until the other week, and every time since you and I first talked about every show, this has come up. It just sneaks its way back in. PSA notice: it doesn't work for Mac.
Yep.
Well, it works for some. Well, I chose not to use it because I have loopback, and so but for some people it doesn't work, and on my laptop it's still installed. In order to use your expanded inputs for your RØDECaster USB 1 connection, there's 4 additional inputs on your RØDECaster that you can tell your computer to send sound to your RØDECaster, which is really cool. But on the Mac, it's unlike Windows. You can just tell your system to assign which app to send what sound to those channels, additional outputs on your computer to the additional inputs on your RØDECaster. Mac doesn't do it that easily. So then we use loopback to do all those audio routing, like how a Windows person would. So, and so that's great. I'm gonna do. Did we do? We did do sound check. I want to, and again, don't take this the wrong way, Keith. I want to hear you more louder. So let's check on your fader. And you might be a little bit not as animated as speaker as I am, so not as loud, but. I'm looking at my signal, and maybe you can tell me your signal, Keith, when you speak. Typically, on your meter, on your RØDECaster. So I'm gonna have you speak now. You see, I'm over here on number 1. You should be here, right here. So go ahead and speak some, Keith.
Yeah. So I went
better.
and had a great lunch today. Went to Raising Cane's.
Okay.
It was fantastic.
Keith is good. So Matthew, now speak.
Gosh, now I have to tell a story.
Yeah, there you go.
Anywhere for lunch, though.
So okay, so now I think so Matthew, try this. When you speak, do you see what your level is hitting on your own meter, Matthew? So go ahead and speak and then see.
I do. I'm probably being a little quiet because there's people sleeping next.
Okay.
next
So
door,
you don't have to speak louder. We can, which is why you have your RØDECaster. So we can just need to make your RØDECaster a little louder. So go ahead. I don't know if you have the setup. Do you have a down shot? I see you coming through OBS to us. So I'm not sure if you have a different camera to show your screen or not. If not, you can just tell me.
I can make that happen.
Look at that. Fancy. People calling, but just so you know, you don't have to have a down shot camera to come onto the show. We can always just talk through it. But if you have a camera,
like I do.
Obviously it's easier. What is that?
I said I kind of feel like I do.
Now competition is on. Everybody has to have a down shot before they can come on. No, totally not true.
No.
I definitely need at least another phone.
Yeah, an additional one. Yes. So that's easier to show. Anybody getting a new iPhone? Just while Matthew is getting it set up. No, David. No.
I just got my 15 like a couple months ago. So
okay. You got your 15 a couple months ago?
I just got my 12.
I was rocking a 12 and then
there he's got it. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Sorry. That was just me trying to buy time so that we can go to okay. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So I see I'm hitting a little bit beyond 15. So I would say like I hit like maybe 12 most of the time. So that's where I find for live streaming, because I can't process people's audio. My live streaming, I typically want to get it to be about that way. So now go ahead and speak a little bit, Matthew.
I'm pretty close. Like I say, I'm probably unconsciously getting quieter to try to not wake anybody up.
So because you still have, I'm just curious to see what your level is and what your microphone is too. If you would go into your mic channel, and let me see, it's 65. Oh, you have a pot mic. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. Go to your compressor button on the top right. And let's see. Let's bring down your threshold for your compression down to about -6, -3. To the right. So that it is compressed. You definitely don't need compressing. Oh yeah, -6 is perfectly fine. Okay, go ahead and hit your home button, and then okay. I am just doing this. You can change it to whatever you like, because who knows, when nobody's sleeping, you might be speaking really loudly. So just so that we're tweaking that, you can always go back to the replay and watch what your old preset was. And then press the settings button for, again, I want to see your master compeller also. The settings, and then go to your system, sorry. No, sorry. No, you're there. Outputs and then processing on the bottom right. And then bring your threshold also down to about the same, like about -6 or so. Okay. All right. Now go back to your home and just with all your meters, and go ahead and speak into your mic again.
Speaking into my mic again.
Okay. All right. Now, obviously, you still have some headroom. Now that we know that it's not compression that's pushing you down, let's bring just for us tonight when everybody else is sleeping, you can just push your fader up a little bit so that you're getting a little closer to everybody else's volume. There you go. That's good. And then there you go.
It's getting closer.
Okay. All right. Good. That's good for now. Thank you for enduring my sound check, hence the name Soundcheck. Right. Okay. So who do you want to chat with? I'll come check with you all, but I think Keith has a specific question, or at least want to check on his mic input also, right? The level. And which mic is it? Is it pop mic too?
No, it's the RE20. The
RE20. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't see the picture. Is it possible for me to see more? Like I see the microphone.
Oh, you want to see the
I want
mic?
to see the microphone. Yeah, because you're speaking not the right end. You should speak into the yeah. RE20 is spoken there. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if you're able to, that might help you sound the best, the most optimum. So
Yeah, agreed.
so
Did I just do better?
it's better, but it's still pointing upward.
Right. It's
Is it
literally
because-
almost in my mouth.
No, I mean it's still pointing upward rather than. So I'm gonna show you. So because it's an N address microphone,
Okay.
if it's an N address microphone, it's better to speak this way rather than this way over it. So if you can have it point towards your mouth.
Understood. I can't right now.
That's
For
okay,
some
yeah.
reason. It won't tighten, and it won't stay. It just keeps.
But
falling.
yeah, but that would once you figure that out, and that would be where you want to adjust your sound. It's not like we can't hear you. It's just that would probably be the most optimum speaking.
So this is
Yes.
the
RE20s.
it will be attached to it. I'm just waiting on a screw.
Okay. How long have you had your RE20?
2 days.
Oh, so you just got it too.
Literally. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It sounds pretty good, but maybe we can take a look at some settings, or maybe see what questions you might have. You probably chose the RE20 mics presets.
Correct.
So it sounds pretty good. I do hear some noise gate there, if I'm not mistaken.
100% you do. And I cannot seem to get rid of it. I even see it. But I have messed since last week watching with you. I have been really trying to figure out the whole,
I mean,
all the process.
you don't sound bad.
all
You
of them.
don't sound bad at all. But I'm just hearing, like, when you start speaking, I can hear the room. So maybe let's do this. If you are calling in, you're calling in through Zoom, I assume.
Correct.
Do you have your original sound for musicians turned on by any chance?
No, I
If
don't
not,
think so.
okay, I can walk you through this. So on your system, on your settings for your Zoom, your
Yes.
audio settings for your Zoom, you have an option to turn on. So what is it called? You go to your audio settings, and then in your audio settings on the left, once you have audio selected, you
Correct.
scroll down. Under microphone is audio profile.
Correct.
And in audio profile, you choose original sound for musicians. By default, typically it's Zoom background noise removal is what's selected.
No, right now it's browser built-in noise suppression is what's selected.
Oh, browser. Okay, so this is different. You're not calling in from a web browser, are you? From the actual Zoom app? Is
that's
the
a good
Zoom call
question.
through your web browser?
It is.
It is. Okay. So I wonder if there's an option to do that. Is it only for the app only?
It's only
Charles?
for the app.
Oh, okay. So if you were to have called with the actual on desktop app, then you have the option to do original sound for musicians. So
Yeah, I've seen you guys do it a handful of times, actually. That's a great point. I don't know why it defaulted to the web browser and not the app. Normally it opens the app.
And we now, if you want to go through the trouble, feel free to drop the call, come back in with that same link in the app itself.
Okay.
Well, and I will tell you, and I had this talk with someone last night. Oftentimes when you open a Zoom link, it'll open up in your browser, and oftentimes there are two links. And it may, sometimes people may mistakenly click the wrong one, and it opens right in the browser instead of actually launching the Zoom.
Right. When you click on the link gives you the option to start the call
via web.
inside the browser or
Right.
start the call with the desktop app. So you have those two options. So once you click that, and then you get to choose it. So without doing original sound for musicians, it will be almost impossible for us to do any tweaking because we can't hear
Okay.
your sound properly.
Yeah, so okay, here's the thing. I've not made a single mistake this year, so I know that this is not my fault.
Dude, is there?
I like that.
Can you because you probably get the link on your email. Can you? I can't remember now. I think you can copy the link and then
I think
go
so,
into
yeah.
the app and then paste it in there too, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Do you want to
let me
try
do
that? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, we'll wait
yeah.
for you.
All right.
Okay, so this is always fun. Not only I'm even now learning that you don't have that option if you're joining the call through Zoom. I mean, through the web browser. So we'll wait for that black hole up there. It's gonna get filled when he comes back. Okay. In the meantime, Keith, Matthew, or anybody else have any specific questions? Let's give Matthew the opportunity, since he's new here, an opportunity to ask if there's any pressing things or things that you wanted to ask somebody, what you want to work on, your setup wise, your new RØDECaster Pro 2, anything you want to ask?
I'm still working on things to break, so
Okay.
I'm sure I'll break some more things in the next week, and then be like, "What in the world did I do?" And
We
how
love
do I
breaking
back
stuff.
it
That's the
up?
best way of learning.
Well, that's why I ultimately found my way into IT. Is computers never
there
really
you
liked
go.
me, and so I had to figure out how to fix all the things that weren't working. And along the way, I just learned how to do computers because it was self-defense. If I wanted it to work, then I had to learn how to do a bunch of things that nobody else had ever seen.
There you go.
I tell people I'm an IT canary. If things have never happened before and it's going to die, it's going to happen to me. I'm the first
under
one.
You, and
then
under
somebody
you.
says, "Oh, we didn't know that was a problem until it happened to you."
That's great. That's great. Anybody else have any pressing?
I did.
Yes.
Well, not
Reggie,
so much
not pressing,
pressing problem or issue, but I did want to report that from previous weeks we were talking about the me getting the wireless mics in the separate channel, and went ahead and picked me up a TRS whatever cable.
Yes.
And
you're
it's
finding
doing what I expected
what you wanted to do.
So, yeah.
Oh, good.
So,
Good. So essentially, you're getting one mic coming in from one channel, the other mic from the other channel. Then.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you're getting 2 additional microphones with your wireless microphone.
Yeah. I got my little
Essentially, your you have
mic.
There you go. Go ahead and show us, because that means you have 2 transmitters that goes to wirelessly to one receiver, and your receiver would use. So that's your transmitter there on the right side of the screen. That's a little smiley, and and then the receiver is on the left side of the screen, and that is where you plug in the receiver. Is where you plug in the split cable, the Y split cable, that splits your microphone 1 and microphone 2 that comes in from 2 separate channels. So your mic 1 goes into your left channel, mic 2 goes into your right channel, and with that split Y cable, you plug into 2 of your mic inputs, the combo inputs, combo jack XLR / TRS input to get two audios from there. From the
Yeah,
RØDECaster.
correct. Yeah, where I was getting, what was confusing me was that, so on the receiver, it has a USB port and then the TRS port.
And you were
And-
hoping that the USB, logically, it would make sense. You can plug the USB into the USB 2 on your RØDECaster, but unfortunately, RØDECaster Pro 2 and RØDECaster Duo only
No,
accept...
actually, what I was doing, I've got a USB to
Oh, yes,
quarter-inch
that's right.
jack
Yes.
cable, but so if I connect the USB to my computer,
It will send audio
or
out,
to my phone, it'll do the stereo,
but not the microphone.
split channels. But doing that on the RØDECaster, it didn't work. And
Yeah, it's actually not the
couldn't understand
RØDECaster.
why.
Yeah, it's not the RØDECaster issue. It's the microphone USB output does not send audio out. It just sends digital signal out. I see Keith is coming back. Yes, Keith is coming back. So once you have your camera back on and sound back on, you should be able to join us again. So waiting for you, Keith, to come back. I see him joining the meeting.
Yeah, why do I have no video?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I see it now. There, you're coming from the computer now?
Sure.
Let's see.
I
let's
climbed
see.
inside. Here I am.
let's see if you can get your audio settings for your
Oh, right.
Zoom. And then again, let me see if I can actually share this with people as well. How do I do this? Live demo mode. I think you guys are seeing this. So in your audio settings, scroll down under microphone. There should be an option for you to choose the audio profile to be original sound for musicians.
Hang on. Quick question. I'm not seeing settings as an option anymore. Where did it go?
So you know how on our chat, you see the microphone on the bottom left?
No, I don't have chat up. Hang on.
Like in our window. So you could also click on this little triangle on your chat window and then choose audio settings.
Oh.
And tell me when you're there.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
And then scroll down to audio profile. And this is the step one of two steps. This is a two-step process. First step is to turn on original sound for musicians profile. Turn off echo cancellation, but you can leave stereo and high fidelity music mode. Turn on. So just like this in the setting. And tell me when you're done. Once you have that selected.
Okay. Turn off. Hang on. Go back to where you were.
Oh, sorry.
Original sound for musicians is now checked.
Okay, checked. And then there are two additional options, right?
Three.
Three options. Uncheck the middle one. Uncheck the echo cancellation.
Got it.
But leave these two on. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then I might already hear it activated already. Okay, because I can hear a little bit more true. Let's check and see in our chat window. This is our chat window up on the top right corner. Do you see here original sound for musician? Does it say on or off for you?
It says on.
Okay, there you go. That's why I was curious. I'm hearing it already. So the part two of that is you got to go here and make sure this is turned on. Sometimes it does not turn on. Most of the case it doesn't turn on. You have to click on it. At least on the Mac, that's the case. Okay. All right. So I can hear your room. You can get a better sense, which is why we need original sound for musicians, is so that we can hear your room. And this is good for everybody too. Maybe replay might not be as good, but people in the Zoom call should hear this fairly accurately.
Yeah, I hear it. It's just like my server rack here.
Yeah.
See, I remember you chatting about that.
Yeah, it's not bad. We just see how you want to manage it. Okay. Are you, Keith, are you able to show your screen on your RØDECaster?
Nope.
Okay, so then we'll just have you verbally tell us. Are you able to share your screen on your computer?
Yeah.
And also, do you have the RØDECaster app installed on your PC?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can launch that, and then so that we can see your settings there as well. Might be a little bit easier visually to see what you have. Kind of like this, right? If you have your RØDECaster app showing up, you can go to your audio setup, and we can at least see some of your microphone settings, like this one. When I click on that, you can at least see some of the, oh, wrong screen. This one. Oh, no. This one is what I meant to show. So if once you have that pulled up, share your screen and share the RØDECaster app with us, and then I'll pull that up. Okay, I'm seeing it now. I'm going to add that to, I'm going to add that to here. Okay. All right. So go ahead and go to your audio setup. We can't see everything, but we can see most things. And then click on that gear cock under your microphone one. Okay, there, RE20. What we can't see is your gain level. So, but it sounded pretty good. So again, you need to get the microphone positioned. I mean, to finalize it, you need to get your microphone positioned the way you want it eventually to be positioned.
Right, like this, yeah.
Okay, so, and then we're not seeing you, but that's okay. Keep speaking. Yep. And then when you look at your RØDECaster screen, which you can't show us, but if you're on your RØDECaster screen and go to your mic setup screen, when you speak, where do you hit? Do you hit to the right side of the green zone?
No, I'm right about middle to right.
Okay.
Almost three quarters, middle to 3/4 on the right.
Okay. And you could, if you need it more, it doesn't sound like you need more, but if you want it more, you could push it up a little bit higher, like to maybe to 60 dB if you wanted to. Because you can bring it. Yes, he does. John IT, he does have an RE20, yes. So move to 60 if you want to, and then that would get you closer to the higher end of the green zone for your game.
That's correct. It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
there you go.
Now I'm at 60.
Okay, cool. Now let's go to let's start with the compression, because that's where, have you tinkered much with these settings yourself? I mean, you probably some. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the compressor and see where you landed. I think your threshold might still be a little too high. I mean, too low. We want the threshold to be higher. So smaller dB, like -6 or so.
Okay.
On your threshold. And go ahead and tweak that.
Hang on. Let's see.
And you can tweak it on the computer or on the...
I thought you could on the computer, yeah, but it's just harder, I think.
Well, you can do it on the device too, but it will update on your...
It's easier to do it on the device.
Yeah,
just turn the knob on the device.
Yeah, that's pretty good. About -6. Yeah, that's good. That would, not that you need volume, because I think you sounded pretty full, but okay, let's start there. And then just use the arrow next to your compressor, the word compressor. Let's go back to the left. Press the left pointing arrow on your compressor. We'll move over to probably the noise gate setting. Yeah. Oh, too bad it doesn't show us the live sound.
Oh, right.
But that's okay. Okay, so I can hear. Okay, turn it off for now. I want to hear the full room. So the middle black button, yeah.
Yep. So this is off.
This is off.
This is, yep.
Let's go back to one processor back to the left, which is probably your de-esser. Let's turn it off and see if you need it. Sometimes the RE20 does have super crispy high ends. So let's see if you need it.
This is me wondering what I'm going to be having for breakfast in the morning.
What is the dish that has a lot of S's in it?
Sally's
super
old
crispy
seashells down by the seashore.
Super crispy seashells for breakfast.
Yep, standing out in the
No,
ocean,
I don't think you need de-esser. So if you don't need it, don't need to turn it on. Okay, now go back to the left to your high pass filter now. Okay.
Right.
So go ahead and turn it off.
High pass filter is off.
And typically, and it's up to you. I'm not good enough to tell you what frequency by hearing like the rumbling. So what happened for me is when I do it, when I tap on my desk, where my desk is where my arm is connected, my mic arm is connected. When I tap on my desk, I can hear that low rumble. And that is the low rumble that I use to just cut up those desk sound. So if you can tweak it yourself and see what frequency you want to tune out. But in the meantime, we can leave it off for now until you hear the issue of that low rumble that you want to have the high pass filter activated.
Okay.
So we'll come back to it. Okay, now back one more time. Panning, you can leave it in the middle. Pan again. So aural exciter, nothing extreme there setting wise, but go ahead and turn off and speak and see what it sounds like.
So here's me. I was out today. It was a beautiful day. I went in the swimming pool, and I am now back into my room.
You know, I kind of like without your high pass filters, bringing a lot more of your low end in. The warmth of your voice is coming through. Again, this is one person's preference. You choose what you want to do with it. I'm telling you what I'm feeling. And if you want to, you can, let's turn on and maybe add a little aural exciter. But maybe before we do that, let's go back and look at your EQ. So one back. Okay, all right. So let's bring your low gain down to flat. Yeah, not that low, just flat where the dotted line is, yeah. And then the mid could bring up to 0. The mid gain to 0. Okay. And then go ahead and speak some.
Talking to you coming from my new microphone, the RE20.
Oh, it sounds
this is what
pretty
my
good.
voice sounds like.
Oh, you're just showing off your low end now.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, it sounds
I think
good.
it sounds better.
It definitely sounds a lot better.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool.
Interesting.
How does it sound in your ears? How does it sound to you?
It sounds
Is it too boomy?
heavy. It sounds very
Too boomy.
deep, but
We can dial it down a little bit.
Well, and I will say this, and John told me this after I got the
Your headphones.
same headphones that you have.
you have to break into.
They take some getting used to.
Okay.
It's a little bit different sound than what you're accustomed to maybe in other headphones.
mhm.
I had the 80 ohm. I know you get the 120s.
250.
250s.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a variance in what you're hearing and what you're used to hearing. And once you get used, I just had to get used to it. I came into Soundcheck and RØDECaster, and they're like, sound great. And I'm like, okay, it still sounds kind of weird. After a week,
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Give it like a week.
Yeah.
But I'll show you where if you want to, if you feel like, oh my gosh, it's too boomy, just go to your low gain and bring it down a tiny bit. But I'll probably swing the low bell to the left a little bit. So if you tap on your low bell
Yeah.
and then turn the dial to the left, it's gonna bring the dot over to the left side. The low bell.
Yeah, I want to go to here. Equalizer, low bow. And where do you think?
So a little bit, maybe 70. I'm gonna just spitball. Okay, there. Yeah, that maybe
Ish.
there. It's more general, like the low area, and then go to your low gain, and then turn down the low gain. So essentially, you're lowering your
Sure.
the bass frequency essentially.
Right. Yeah. Lowering it.
Yeah.
Lowering
Now it's a
it,
bit more
lowering
tinny,
it,
right?
lowering
So,
it.
and you could play with the low bell too. Maybe you don't need the higher end of the low range. Maybe
Yeah.
you just need the low.
The low.
So
It doesn't bother me.
I would bring
as
it
long
back
as
up a
you
bit.
guys are hearing
Yeah, no.
it and it
Maybe
sounds.
I'll do a little compromise. So bring the low gain up to maybe about -1. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
maybe a tiny bit less. Maybe up a little bit, like a minus point something, 8.
In the low gain, you're talking.
In the low
Bring it
gain,
up just
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Bringing
Yeah,
it up.
no,
Bringing
seven,
it up.
seven.
Bringing it up. Bringing
Maybe
it
0.7. Yeah.
Back
There.
down. Back down. Yep.
We'll start there and see how it feels. It still sounds good to me. And the
Okay.
thing is, like, you want to do recording and then play it back to see how close it sounds to your voice, or at least your perception of your voice.
Okay.
Okay. Now we want to go and play with your noise gate, which is the fun part.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, tell us what have you been? It sounds like you've been messing with the noise gate too.
Yeah, just through you guys.
What is this? What is this? The struggle? What is like the thing that keeps like it's not quite there yet?
Oh, it bugs the crap out of me to hear this background noise.
How? What is the background noise? Is it the server like Reggie?
No,
It's just your room.
It's just my room.
Is it AC?
No, just a ceiling fan. It's just air moving, but it is. I mean, you wouldn't know there's anything on in my room. That's the thing. Is
Yeah,
my
you know
room's
what?
Quiet,
your ears after going through your microphone and all that. No, another thing that you could do also is to reduce the room tone other than treating it. So if you can find the source and you can so treat it, meaning I'm just gonna find the source and then kill it, right? So if you, other than doing that, another thing that you could do is to lower the gain of your mic, but then move in closer and speak that way, because that yeah. I mean, you're gonna get the proximity effect, and you're gonna have to learn how to. That's a matter of practicality, because sometimes if you're doing this for your gaming, you may not always be up.
Charles, don't do it. Charles, don't do it.
Proximity. I love the proximity effect.
Yeah. So it depends on how you want to use it. We can use noise gate to reduce some of that.
Okay.
But you obviously, the first thing to do is to find the source first. Let me think, where is it? Is it a ceiling fan or is it an AC?
Nope, ceiling fan.
Are you able, I mean, I'm not telling you to turn it off forever. Can
Yes,
you
you are.
temporarily turn it off? I want to hear the difference of that.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, what about computer? Does your computer have fan going too?
That's what I think it is. I think
that's
it's a
fair.
computer.
It might be a computer fan.
It's too steady
Yeah.
to be a ceiling fan.
And it's also close. It's close
Yeah.
to you.
It sounds like a case fan, is what it sounds like.
Okay, fair enough. I disagree, but I
Well,
am
okay, why
learning.
don't you turn on the ceiling fan? Let us hear it. Proof it's wrong.
The computer is
A ways away?
4 feet away from me, but it is on the desk. On top of the desk, which is what this boom arm is. It's on clamped.
Did you
to
say
the
you
same
could
desk.
turn off your ceiling fan temporarily?
Yeah, let's turn it off and we can, if you turn it off
if we can
and
isolate
immediately that sound goes away,
All right.
then
Please
we know
hold.
it's your ceiling fan. It sounds like a computer. Okay, all right, let's.
It's not my computer.
It's a game. It's a game. Let's see if it's the computer or not. We're still hearing it, so it must be the computer.
We'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. Let's
Do you think-
confirm the blade.
Do you think the blade turning is that loud? No,
No.
nothing
your
changes.
computer.
So,
That's
but go
your
ahead, turn the fan back on so you don't break a sweat.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
But I think it's a computer. So if it's a computer, maybe it is on the computer where your boom arm is attached to. Maybe you want to try turning on your high pass filter, see if you can filter out some of that low hum. It is more than the low hum, so you can't get rid of it entirely.
I've
So-
had a similar problem like that, and I keep my mic arm attached to a different
Surface.
desk.
Yeah.
Different surface.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fascinated by this. If that's what
Yep.
it is.
That's
Okay,
what it
so
is.
I still hear it.
Yes, I still hear it too. So, which means it's not your ceiling fan. Let's go to your high pass filter and let's see if we can. It's not doing much. Try turning it on and off. Go ahead, off. Do you hear it yourself?
No.
Okay, I don't either. So let's leave it off for now. Let's just go where it sounds like it could be a computer.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that I can think of that sound that's causing the sound. So another thing is I'm going to switch over to your camera. Tell me, point your computer direction with your finger close to your microphone, your mouth, so that I can see approximately where. Okay. So, okay, good. And that's like about 4 feet away to your right.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And, sometimes what people do is you can play, let's say if my computer is over there and the least sensitive part of your microphone is here. So the RE20, which has like a cardioid pickup pattern. So here is probably like the least, it will pick up the least. So if the computer is there, you try to get your microphone to be more like this. If you do it this way, it's tend to pick up more of the fact. If you do it this way, then you'll pick up a lot of the computer sound. So that's one thing that you can think of when you start adjusting your microphone when the screw comes back or comes to you. So keep like the least sensitive part of your microphone pointing toward the computer. That's number one. And
well, I actually can move the computer and I can put it down on the floor.
Maybe that's something for you to try too, because I always want to target the issue first on the origin, the actual source, rather than processing it. But Charles brought up a good point. Also, he said that the high pass filter should be between 80 to 120. It might be too low to affect that. So let's go back to your high pass filter, and it's doing some.
Take it up to 120.
And then turn it on and off? No, I'm still not hearing it.
Yeah.
It's not low enough to be affecting. It's not, what we're hearing is not low enough. Okay. All right, cool. Now
Is there a way we can dampen
the sound?
Put some pads underneath, or move it off the table. Move it off the table.
Move it off the table would probably be the best solution if that's possible. Because number one, there are two things or a few things we're addressing. We're taking away the vibration of the surface of the microphone where the clamp of the arm is connected to, and also it's closer to the microphone also. So when it's underneath, it'll take care of the vibration as well as distancing the sound source. And if possible to down and then further away from your microphone would probably be a good source. Did you mute yourself, or what happened? That your sound went away? Your low hum.
Me?
Keith. Oh no.
There it is.
I've not done a thing. Did it go away?
No, it did not when you start talking. So but
yeah, it comes back.
What? Why was that? Was that Zoom just like turning his mic? Oh, did you mute yourself on the RØDECaster?
No.
Yeah.
It went away, right?
No, I've not touched a single thing.
Yeah. No, noise gate hasn't been activated yet. Yeah. Anyway, it was interesting. I thought, maybe you did something. Maybe you moved your computer already and it was complete silence. Okay, let's go to your noise gate and at least
good,
get.
But I'm not that good.
Get the noise gate to.
Now, this is just from watching you guys and listening and stuff. This is my understanding. This is what noise gate is for.
Let's talk about that. Yes, it is. But what you'll hear is you can always still hear the noise of the room when you start speaking.
Fair.
So, but at least when you're not speaking, it sounds like you muted your microphone, which is what the noise gate is doing.
Yeah.
So we can do that, and the thing is sometimes it is, but you have the range to control. Sometimes the drastic change could be bad if let's say if your room noise is so loud.
Right.
Yours is not horrible, but let's say if it's really loud, and when the noise gate is activated, the mic is off, it's complete silence, but when you start speaking, we hear your voice and the loud noise in the environment also. So that drastic change might be distracting also. But let's try. I don't think yours is going to be. I think you might at least like it when you're not speaking.
Right now, this is exactly what's happening. So the noise gate is on, and when I stop talking, everything goes away. You don't hear the static, but as soon as I start talking, you'll hear all that room noise again.
Yeah. And that is, there's no RØDECaster processing that will get rid of that. It might minimize some with range, but actually no. Even when you start speaking, it's going to come back. So so addressing where the sound source would be the best way to do it, lowering it. I think it'll be perfect solution for it.
Maybe I just haven't fully embraced the fact that microphones can be that sensitive, because I've watched a couple videos where somebody's actually going through and explaining different things, and he's like, do you hear that? Do you hear that airplane flying over my house now? And I don't know how you could hear a microphone could pick something like that up.
Especially if you have a condenser. It doesn't even have to be omni-channel. Like a condenser microphone tend to be a lot more sensitive. It's just that the powered element is so sensitive that it's going to pick up. It's going to pick up so much more. But I think let's get you're almost there with your noise gate, and we just need to reactivate that and see how that sounds like. So I'm going to switch back to your setting, and let's take a look at your noise gate. Okay, we're still hearing it. So let's do this. I always like to do this. Have you push the threshold to the right until you stop hearing anything?
I've tried this.
Yeah.
Can you pull up yours real quick?
Yeah.
Because I'm not understanding how to read the graph.
Let me do that for you. Noise gate. Here you go.
Okay. So the graph that's moving up and down.
That's over here. Yeah.
You have 2 meters to the right, and mine, one of them is white and the other is green. What are those, and how do I interpret that?
You know what are those? I don't really know. I think one is the white one is the noise that you want to cancel out, and then the green one is what passes. So the green is when your gate is open. And the white is the room noise that is like under the threshold. So your threshold would be the line. Is it the dotted line maybe? Because I have the hysteresis also turned on, so I can't remember which is which. Yeah. The dotted line is the threshold.
Okay.
So what's underneath it is the white. So you should still see the white when the noise gate is activated. So if I push my threshold up and I'm trying to speak softly, you can see that the white is it's higher than the yellow and green.
Correct.
So what you want to get to is I will do the range a little bit more like to the left first. I know you have yours at 8. You have yours at -8. I have mine at -14. So make the number bigger, or to go to the left side.
Okay. So now I'm at.
Yeah. Keep going. We'll come back. We'll come back and fix it. I just want to make it very extreme. Okay. There. Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. So you then dial it back a little bit more.
But I don't hear my computer fan anymore.
Yeah. So but you don't want to go that far, but yes, we'll get there. So bring it back down to maybe about -18 or 17, 15. There. You can still hear some, but it's dramatically lessened, right?
Holy cow. Yeah, what is range?
Range is it's essentially pushing your sound in your room down. it's only when you're not speaking. We're tweaking when you're not speaking. So now let's try the threshold. Okay, now turn your range back down all the way to the right first for me, so we can so that we can hear your threshold working.
Yeah.
So
You
essentially,
want it all the way down?
Yeah, all the way down. So this is essentially no pushing down the sound.
No, okay. Yeah.
So we just want to find the threshold, which is like, what is the threshold of the room of the fan noise? So now go back to your threshold. Oh no, range. Leave your range at 0. Go back to your threshold.
Okay.
And then turn your threshold all the way to the. Keep turning it to the right until. Oh no. It's okay. All right. So your threshold is all the way. Oh, maybe I need to. Maybe I'm telling you wrong. Try lowering your threshold back down again to about minus 40 something. Okay. All right. And then turn your range to the left. Yeah. Okay. There. That we can hear that that's lowered, and then turn your threshold to the left first. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Now up to the right again until you hear that range kicking in. There. So that would be about your threshold essentially.
Okay.
So
I feel like his is very similar to mine.
Is it the settings? So do your range more drastically. Essentially, is almost like pushing the sound all the way down. So maybe minus like 20, 30 on your range. We're just using your range to test the threshold of your room noise. Okay, there.
Yep.
That's good. And then go to your threshold without talking, turning all the way to the left. Okay, there. You're hitting the threshold there. There. That is the threshold. Maybe one additional one to the right, one more. Okay, so that's your threshold. So you're finding out what the noise of your room is.
Right. Yep.
Okay, see now it's doing. Obviously, your range is probably too much now that you're hearing all that pop thing that's doing.
That's me. I'm trying to hold this mic because
I
want
you're
to have
moving it.
Yeah, because I don't. Unless I'm doing something wrong with this boom mic, I can't keep it at this angle.
We can talk about it too. We can talk about that as well.
I don't know if you can see this.
Oh,
but
okay.
It just this thing keeps. It won't keep it in place. So I have to have it basically here where it's tight.
Okay, you also. Let me think. Can you show it to me? Like, are you able to turn off your background? Because it's clipping out your. Oh, okay. Now I'm seeing it.
Any way you can flip it so that when the gravity pulls it down in the direction that it needs to go, so if you were pointing in the opposite direction, it would land in the right spot. But if you can spin it some sort of way so that gravity drops it into the thing, that should solve it. If you can do
that way.
Okay. All right. I guess that's better. Yeah.
Okay. There you go, teacher. Thank you, Aaron.
Okay. Now it's holding.
Okay, that's better. So, okay, so that's good. And then we'll go back to your setting. You're almost there. Now we just need to. So you found your threshold. So your threshold is where your dotted line is, and on your RØDECaster screen, you should see that information showing up in the graph essentially. Like mine over here, but you're not looking at Keith's. You're looking at mine, and so you want to find a range that is workable. And maybe your attack could be, you can smooth out the attack a little bit. Maybe make the number bigger. So attack to me is like when it fades in, rather than cut in. The attack is when it comes in, when the microphone opens, it will take a little bit more time so it doesn't cut on. It fades on.
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay. So now I still think your range could probably bring to the right a little bit. I mean, you're gonna miss the silence, but the drastic change is not gonna be as big. So maybe bring it down to about -18 or something.
Okay, I can try this 20 maybe.
Mhm.
How does 20 working?
Okay, so your release is still clipping on some. Maybe the release make it longer also.
The release would go
To the right side, yeah.
To the right.
Yeah. And then
150-ish, or are we talking like 200?
let's try. What about
Mine's
Reggie?
at 200.
Yours
Mine's
is at 200. Yeah.
200?
Okay.
200 it is. Sold.
And my range is like at -61.
-61?
Yeah.
And what's your threshold?
Threshold is at -31.
Okay.
You have a higher threshold than him, and you have because you have a server.
Yeah. Well, so what I ended up doing is I used the Podcast Studio preset and then just adjusted the noise gate, and the thing that seemed to make me happy was turning the range
to
-61. When I took the range to the left, that seemed to get rid of the server noise to my liking.
There you go.
Pretty much
That's
everything
silence.
else is actually what I did was looking at the so when I wasn't speaking, I was looking at the two
Mhm.
horizontal lines, and then I would just adjust the range until, like, when you hear the server, you see the little waveform going.
Yep.
And I would move those two lines just above.
Yes.
Just above where that.
Because you should
that
see the
waveform
white.
is.
You should see when you're not talking. You should still see the waveform, right? Is that what you're talking about?
That's
And
correct.
then-
I see that, yeah.
but the range does not move anything. Does the range move anything when you change?
Pretty sure it's the range. Let me look at it.
So I'm going to take this too.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the range.
Because only the threshold will move.
Okay, then I guess it was the threshold.
Yeah, it's probably the threshold. So, but I think we figure out the threshold even by ear. So the range, you have it at -40 now. So let's listen to what you sound like currently. That's pretty aggressive.
So now those two dotted lines that are in the graph are above the background noise.
Yeah, which is good. That's what you want, because you want your threshold to be above the background noise.
Okay, so then it looks like I can lower this even more.
You can
if
try
I'm just
it.
looking at that graph. And
Yeah, the threshold or the range?
the threshold.
Yeah.
It's actually moving both lines. I don't know which line is which.
The dotted line is threshold, and then the finer dotted line is your hysteresis.
Oh, okay. Then my hysteresis, which I couldn't even tell you, is sounds like a bad clinical disease.
Yeah. I always say so. Yes. It's making the exit
Aaron,
of,
stop.
you know how your microphone opens up, and then when it closes back down, it smooths out the when the microphone, because human being, when we speak, we start big and aggressive, and then slowly as we speak into the final sentence of the line, we kind of soften up, and it makes those last few words not as aggressively shutting off your microphone. So that's what hysteresis is. So essentially it's softening out your exit. It's softening out your exit.
Thank you. I
Mine
didn't
is
know
at
that.
20%.
Instead of kicking you out of the door, it's just slowly guiding you to outside the door.
Okay.
So that's what hysteresis is. So smoothing out your turning off of your, well, reactivating
Reggie,
your noise gate.
mine's at 20% as well.
Yeah.
Mhm, okay.
So let's hear what you have now. What your range is still at -40. So let's hear yourself talk and see if you like it in your ears for the next few minutes.
Yeah. I mean, this has been already an improvement I'm not able to hear as loud as it was. I'm not so much concerned about my own ears, even though it does absolutely annoy me. I'm more concerned about what you
Like
guys
we
are
hear.
hearing.
It's much
Because
better.
I really appreciate, to be honest with you, all of these different people. And John, your voice is just, I mean, it sounds like dead silence, but except for your voice. And Aaron, same thing. And Reggie, the same thing. And Charles, the same thing.
And
Glenn, your voice is magical, but it's just a little too far away from the microphone.
Yeah, I'm surprised by mine because I have a literal 27U server rack full of servers.
No, I don't hear it.
Sitting about.
Well, he's using his noise gate wisely.
About 2 feet away from me.
Well, why didn't you turn it off? Turn off your noise gate and let us hear it. There.
Oh, now I hear it. Yeah, now I hear it.
So yeah, you can use your noise gate to help you lessen what your room is giving you. May not be what you want the room to be giving you, but I think you're doing it too. And maybe Keith do what Reggie is doing, pushing your range even more and see if it's okay or not. So you have -40 right now. Maybe bring it to, I think you have it -60, right, Reggie?
Yeah, -61.
So bring it,
Okay, here.
like that.
I'll go to 60. I
don't see the difference now.
You don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can go all the way and let us hear what you sound like.
Okay, let's go all the way. So we are now at -100. I'm not sure if you're able to hear any difference.
I mean, I don't hear any difference anymore because it's past the the range that you needed. I think so you can go back to -40.
Yes.
But anything less than -40, you'll probably start hearing the noise again.
Well, this is really interesting and fascinating, just in terms of like learning placement of a computer.
Oh yes, exactly.
Simple
that is such a common thing that we don't think about because you don't hear things that you constantly hear. I used to, in my college, I lived next to a train track, and the window would rattle so much it would come down in the summer days. I still don't hear it. Oh, was there a train? I can tell that there's a train pass when the window drop. So we get used to the room, and especially when you have a microphone amplified by your audio device and being heard by people who are not used to your room, then suddenly it becomes like
Well,
really
I'll fix that. I'll move the computer, and actually I'll put it on the floor. So next time
it
we
will
chat,
only get better, right?
I'd be interested in that what you guys hear. But the other question was compression.
Yes.
Because there are times where I'd like to be able to whisper, and I'd like to know that everybody can still hear me clearly. So okay, all right, Aaron heard it clearly.
Yep.
And then I'm not going to yell right now, but if you got excited or
you should yell a little, like yell, like excited, yell, and see what you should look at. So this is what you need to look at. We can't see it, but I would like for you to see it. So when you go to compression, you will see the where's my Doraemon? This thing right here. You should see the red coming down. You see, you can see a sliver of red. So when you yell really loudly, the red should come down more.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's coming down right now. When I get really loud, I start to see it coming down.
Yeah. So if you find yourself sounding distorted when that happens, then bring the threshold, lower the threshold a little bit, bring it to the left a little bit, so that it would essentially, threshold is essentially how loud before the compressor starts kicking in.
Understood. Reggie, what are your compressor settings, out of curiosity?
Let's see. Threshold is at -25.
Ooh. For compressor?
Yeah.
That's still a lot. Can you lower? That's probably because you use the preset. The Rode preset. The Rode preset is very notorious for having too aggressive compression threshold. So it's like
hello.
Afraid of people going too loud. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. You speak.
Just 1, 2. So now I'm at -40.
Oh, you're going the wrong way. Go the other. Go to like -9 or -6. if you're not loud enough, if
Check
you're
1,
not,
2. Hello. Hello.
this is
It's
what?
at 9.6. Hello.
Yeah. And do you see the red marking coming down from the top?
Yeah. Oh wait, well, not right now.
Hmm.
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there it goes. Yeah, if I get a little bit louder, yeah, I can see it.
So you want a tiny bit of compression when you go loud, but you shouldn't need to see the red coming down when you speak normally. It's supposed to catch you when you go loud.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find it because you know your speech pattern a little bit better that way. And visually you can tell if I know the RØDECaster can handle louder sound than sometimes they even think. Because when I sing, I have a different microphone, and I also still have a very gentle compression. And then I do get really loud on my microphone. But of course, it's a handheld, so I do my singer auto compression, whereby you pulling it out or move away from the microphone source. But it usually, most people, I can't say for everybody, for most people, if you're using Rhodes preset, it's going to start at minus 20 something, and that's too much for most people. So it is compressing, it's lowering your voice unnecessarily because you're not that loud. It's already compressing your sound. That's why sometimes a lot of people say, I can't get my microphone loud enough because the compression was so aggressive, like at minus 30. And no matter how much gain you keep cranking to the point where you sound distorted already, but your level is still low, is because the compression is doing all the pushing down. And another place for you to look, and I did I check that with you? Or maybe it was it was with Glenn. Can you check your master compeller, Keith, to see if your threshold is also set fairly high? And Reggie, you can check on yours too and report back and see where your master compeller is. Where do you get to your master compeller? So go to your settings, go to your outputs, and go to processing for our Canadian friends, or anywhere else outside of the US. And your threshold should be about the same as your compressor. So your master compeller is like your compression, but on all your channels combined. That's your master compressor, essentially.
I'm sorry, I lost you. Go to.
So you go to your settings. Let me go back to your screen. Okay, go back to your settings and then go to outputs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is I don't if it's on your computer, I don't know where that is. Let me see if I can look it up.
It's on the app. Yeah, go to device configuration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, device configuration.
Then output.
Right. Device
And then
configuration,
processing.
output, and then processing.
Okay, there we go.
Let me switch over to yours. I'm switching over to Keith's. Okay, so go and click on Master Compeller. Wait, I need to show you. There you go. Okay, so yeah, threshold still, to me, still high. Bring it down to about -6. Bring your threshold down to -6 because it's unnecessarily compressing your voice. You'd want to have some kind of threshold, some kind of master compeller to catch any loud sound that it will compress it down, so your signal that you send out to the world is not going to be clipped. But -19 is way aggressive.
Okay.
So we'll leave it there.
Master compeller.
And if you want to go louder, you can also utilize, you have your makeup gain here, but you can leave it at 2. But if you were to go back to your channel, mic channel compressor, there's also a gain there. So you were talking about wanting to, be able to have, whispering and all that. We could hear you earlier, but if you wanted more, you could also increase the gain a little bit there. I think you only have like 0.7 set.
Okay.
So if you go back to one level up and go audio setup, go to your mic settings, your microphone, and then go to your compression, and then your gain. So that gain right there can, if you want to have more more of your voice coming through, you can go make the makeup gain louder, like have more gain, essentially push up your gain.
Mine's 2B.
Minus 2. Yours is 2. I think mine is 2.
2, yeah.
Mine is
plus 2.
There you go.
Are you saying plus 2?
Mine is 4.
Yeah,
mine is 4.
Plus 2.
Well, I'm curious what Matthew's compressor is. Did we check? He said it's 2. And is your compressor? Did we check on your compressor, Matthew? What is your threshold? What's your threshold? Not that high, right? It's like minus
6.
Minus 6. Okay, yeah. So if you want to, if this is the volume that you usually speak, at the loudness that you usually speak, then maybe bring your gain on on your mic channel up a little bit so that you're a little bit louder without you needing to speak louder.
I'm even quiet in person, so it's,
So make use of that makeup gain if you want to. Okay.
Interesting.
So,
John, let me cut
yes,
you.
go ahead.
I need to tell you about my sleeper. I need to go do that. So I'm going to cut out.
All right.
We'll see everybody next week.
Okay, see you. Thank you, Glenn.
See you, Glenn.
Glad you're able to hear your
Take
music
care.
now without disturbing Alice.
Everything's great. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Good night.
Not to get off topic real quick, I just had to got all excited here. So I did not realize. So I currently have my MacBook and my old iMac connected to my RØDECaster, and I had no idea that you can share the keyboard and mouse between the two machines.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
While going through the RØDECaster.
You can break through the computer and go to the other Mac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this little icon in my
what is it called?
menu bar,
Like,
and I was like,
like what is it called?
continuity.
Continuity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's pretty cool. I think
So-
Keith,
I do it with my iPad all the time.
I do that too. And
I mean,
too
I
bad
knew
you can't
could
do it with your
that,
phone.
but I didn't know it worked while connected to the RØDECaster.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's
yeah.
not
It's all Bluetooth.
It's all wirelessly. Probably Wi-Fi too.
Yeah.
So anything else, Keith? Or I mean, you don't have to ask all your questions. You can always come back. I can see custom mix for your headphones. While you're there, you are coming through to us using USB 1 chat, right? I'm putting Charles' face on.
I knew that. I knew that was coming.
Shut up.
As soon as it was like,
And are you close enough to your mic?
yeah. I knew that was coming.
You Keith, you are coming to us on Zoom with USB. Oh no, maybe not. Look at this
What?
custom mix.
What
There's-
am I looking? What?
Keith.
Custom mix. Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wait. What do you want to tell us about this screen? I mean,
Never heard so many
You can-
sound effects out of John.
no, I'm just curious. Is this intentional or just happened to land there? Like the custom mix for your USB 1
Are
Chat
you
mix.
speaking to me or Charles?
Keith.
Okay. So, how can I help? So this is a rabbit hole that I've been going down. But are you questioning all of the X's?
Yeah. I'm wondering why you do it. But first of all, let me ask you first. What channel are we coming through? Our Zoom chat. Which
You're coming.
channel?
You're coming through chat.
Through here.
USB 1 chat. This one.
Okay. So if you do anything other than your speaking and sound effects, we're not hearing it.
Correct.
Yeah, and maybe that's by design. Like that's what you wanted.
Well, so if I play this sound effect, will you hear it?
Yeah, we can because I can see the sound effects is turned on for our mix. But go ahead and play it.
Uh-oh. I did something.
Yeah, we can hear it. So because your sound effects or sound pad channel is activated for our mix, so we can hear it and we can hear
Okay.
your mic. But if you were to play anything on your computer, play anything through Bluetooth or your Call Me channel, we're not gonna hear it. Your USB 2, we're not gonna hear it. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but that's what your custom mix looks like.
Well, okay. There you go.
I mean, you don't have to turn it on just for me, but since
No,
you're
I'm
not
kidding.
using it. but cause some people want to, you don't have to think about it anymore. When you're in the chat, all you need to hear is your mic and your sound effects, and that's all you need to do. You can do that custom mixer. You don't have to accidentally play music through or whatever, and that could be intentional. But the main thing is to have mix minus turned on, which you have. So if you're in the chat, if you do custom, you need to turn on the chat USB chat channel, which is the fourth one for you over there.
Now,
No.
he has a good use case for having a truly custom mix, because where he's doing gaming,
Correct.
he may want the audio from his console to come through, but maybe he just has to listen to music while he games,
That's
but he
correct.
doesn't want that going out on his live stream.
That's correct.
So he could turn on the gaming channel, leave off the music channel, or whatever, however he has it routed. And so that way he can hear everything, but the chat will only hear what he wants.
His microphone, his voice,
his microphone, the
and sound
gameplay.
effects.
Yeah.
Well, just the sound pad and his voice is what the chat will hear. But I mean, that's perfectly fine. The reason why I want to check was I see you have custom mix, and sometimes custom mix ended up there by accident. I'm gonna cut to the person.
and wrong.
It's called creative. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. You figure out whatever way works.
But it's it's perfectly fine. Like I said, it's just that I want to make sure that you're doing that for a purpose. But the main
One thing I can tell you for sure, though, is that Aaron knows where the mute button is on virtual channels.
That's right.
He knows where that sucker's at.
And all of us learned how to do that too, right? Learn how to visually pick out when a virtual microphone is being muted. There you go. But Keith, the what I'm seeing here is perfectly fine. The main thing that I want to call out is if you were to use USB chat for our chat conversation, you just want to make sure that the chat itself is disconnected, like this right now, not mixed into your USB 1 mix and a chat mix, and that's all it needs.
Right, that's what.
If you have everything turned on and then have that the USB chat turned on, then we'll hear the slapback, which is what we were working on earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that part I learned. I thought I just heard you say that needs to be on, and I thought that contradicted the whole thing. I thought that's what mix minus was. So
yes,
I am aware that for each one of these channels, they all need to make sure that they're mix minus.
Yes.
For each one of those. But to your point, this was a long rabbit hole that I was going down. And Maestro, it might sound like he does the same as well, with a little bit of gaming and streaming. And this is such a convoluted change coming from the Go XLR to this particular mixer. And it was a really steep learning curve. And so I was trying to test this out where I did want, can you hear my game? And people couldn't hear my game. Can you hear my music that I have playing through my Bluetooth? They couldn't hear it. They couldn't hear the smart pads.
Yeah.
And so that's why this just inadvertently shows all X's right now. But
I see. Now, when you play your game, do you say you stream it somewhere?
OBS.
So on OBS, you stream it out to where?
Twitch or YouTube.
Okay, so Twitch or YouTube, and you stream it using which audio source on your RØDECaster? USB 1? Can you show us USB 1 on
USB 1 main, you mean?
Yeah, right now, it shows up as USB 1 on there. Okay, so so your sound would not include your mic?
Again, experimenting.
Okay, so
because so this is my confusion that I'm trying to sort, is the microphone is going through chat, I think is what it's
through. But wait, you only have on your, right before it goes out on your OBS, do you choose 2 different sources? Because you can mix it in OBS as well.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So you probably have USB chat and USB 1 selected as like both of them selected in your in your OBS audio output, and which means just theoretically speaking, they're hearing the sound effects twice. Because you have your sound pads out here, you also have your sound pad in there. So, and when you mix it in OBS, it's just taking those 2 separate sounds, so you get double of your, so it sounds louder, or it could be distorted if it's like way too loud. So just so you know, because you're getting those 2 sent out.
Okay.
But which is not bad that you can mix it in OBS also. But let's just talk for a while, for a little bit, and see how do you, let's say OBS aside, how many, let's talk about just the sound that you want live stream on Twitch and YouTube to hear. You want to hear your voice, the music from the game. Where's your source for your game? The game?
Yeah, the game.
Game channel? Okay. And so you could is there anything you don't want that you want to hear that you don't want the live stream to hear?
This is this is the crossroads that I'm at. Is there are things that you apparently don't want. I haven't run into them yet, but I want to make sure that I'm set up so that I don't do it and make that mistake in a sense. But I guess if your music is playing on your phone through your Bluetooth and the phone rings, I guess you wouldn't want them to hear that.
Okay, so and would that be your Bluetooth channel? The music is coming through your Bluetooth channel?
Correct.
And currently, do you have any sound coming from your, so your Bluetooth is playing your music? Or
it's my cell phone, yeah.
So your cell phone is playing your music when you stream?
If I want it to.
And what is your music channel doing?
Music channel is actually coming from the computer, the PC. It's either Spotify or Pandora.
Right, and do you typically have both of them playing? Sometimes Bluetooth?
Yet. No.
Okay.
No, I haven't yet. But sometimes there might be for example, there might be a TikTok that I have saved, and I might just be talking to one of you guys just for fun, and I'd be like, "Oh, have you heard this? Here, let me play it for you." And then I have that ability
to play it from your phone.
To play it right from the phone and have it go through, and it's very clear.
So let's go back to this, and this will change as your needs changes or as you evolve, right? For me, the main thing is your game sound that you want to send out, and you can tell me if I got it right or not. So if your game sound is, let me push us over here. So if your game sound is coming from your game channel, you want your custom mix there to turn on, that's good. you want your USB chat. Do you play with other people?
Yeah.
So is the other people coming through? What is your chat channel used?
Discord.
Okay, so you use chat for your Discord channel, and do you hear people from Discord?
Yes.
Only you hear it, or does the stream hear it too?
Yeah, this is the exact crossroads, is trying to figure out what's being heard.
You know what? Maybe
So I will say that generally speaking, and I only know this because my kids watch gaming online constantly. You will only hear the person that you're watching. Nobody else.
If it's set
Typically
correctly.
speaking. If it's set correctly. So in the case that John is pointing out here, so you have your game channel on, your chat would be off. You would still be able to hear it, but it would not go out to your broadcast if you're using USB 1 main mix or main stereo. And so that way you can hear it, so you can have the dialogue. You can choose whether to respond back or not live on air. That's as easy as hitting a mute button. But you would want the chat channel turned off in this custom mix so that it doesn't go out to the broadcast. Because you can control, I think a lot of times, especially people newer into it, they keep it off because you can control what you say. You can't control what they're saying.
Right.
True. Yeah.
So
You
it's
don't want
like,
that to be
oh, come on,
affecting
man.
your
Right.
live stream.
And, well,
too, yeah.
and they may not care that you're live streaming as long, there's also, just kind of unwritten rules, I guess, with online gaming, that, you can't, don't live stream me unless you ask, unless I know, even if it's just audio. I play a lot of COD, I play, other games, and it's just kind of a common thing. But so I would keep the chat channel off. The music, the Bluetooth, those are your two audio sources for external audio, whether it's PC audio, which is your music, Bluetooth is your phone. You've got your soundboard turned on. On this one, USB 2.
What is your USB 2 connected to?
I couldn't even tell you.
Oh, okay. Which is fine. You know what? I think.
I mean, physically, it's not connected.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then
yeah.
just turn it off. Just
you
to
can
save
leave
the confusion for yourself.
Or you can just leave it on. Don't worry about it. So another thing that I think would be fun, Keith, and I think it's too much for one night. I think it's really intriguing me because I'm not a gamer, and I haven't yet had to map out all my mixes, which is why when the RØDECaster Pro 2 came out, it just blew up the whole gaming world because of how you can, before custom mix came out. So actually I should take it back. Not when RØDECaster Pro 2 came out. RØDECaster Pro 2 came out and people were disappointed you couldn't do custom mixes until, I can't remember what version, 1. something that they came out, 1.5 or something. Well, no, I can't remember. Submixes came out. That is when Submixes, which is custom mix that we're looking at right now. And that blew up the whole gaming world because they can now have a mix made for the Discord people, which is usually what they use the chat channel for, and the stream mix, which is what their USB 1 mix typically is, and also how you bring in your console game through the various different channels. And you can do all those, and then maybe your ears. Sometimes because you want to hear your chat from Discord in your ears, but you don't want the live stream to hear them. So, or you want to hear them loud in your ears, but maybe very soft in your live stream. If you wanted to do that, you could. There's a possibility of you doing it. So maybe now that we have a look at it, maybe spend this week or the next few weeks, a few days or weeks, figure out, even like on pen and paper, what are the sound that you want? You don't have to, this does not need to be permanently set, Currently, what are the sound sources you want? Number one, your YouTube people to hear and Twitch people to hear. What you want to hear in your ears. and what the Discord people want to hear. And those 3 mixes is when we can like come back and then we can discuss further, and then we can walk through. I want this and this to be here and not there, and then we can walk through together how you do the custom mix. I think it would be good practice for us to like learn in depth how to use custom mixes on the RØDECaster. But before I'll let you speak, and then but before we go, please remind me to tell you to save your preset of your mic.
Folk show.
Okay, so
Do you want to do it now?
Good question.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go. So I think I know how to do it. So I go to presets. So if I'm on, I'd go to presets.
Yes, there you go.
And then I would click this one right here.
Little plus. And the best way to do it is on the computer, because you don't have to use that little dinky screen. So, look at you putting your level. Tell us it's from us that you do that.
I listen to you. That's 100% from you. You're an influencer.
We influenced the DT770 Pro. But good job. Okay, yeah. So yeah, do another plus and then type in, like.
So where am I typing? I don't see it on the screen.
Oh, does it not on your computer? Is it when you press the plus, does it show up a screen pop up on your computer or no?
It just made custom 1, custom 2 here.
Okay, maybe so. And maybe you can rename it by double clicking on the custom. There you go. Yeah. Okay.
That's how
And then just do RE20 and then now DB60. And then something additional.
Is it 60? It is.
Now it's at 60 now. And
so here was some confusion too. Is you notice all of those numbers. So then I started thinking, hey, everything is set just like as it would be in a computer if you saved a file. When I open it back up, it will go back to exactly that. And it doesn't, as you've already addressed tonight. So if I were to now go, okay, this is saved. Clearly you guys see it saved. It didn't
it does
save.
not. Okay, let's try do it on your RØDECaster.
Okay.
Let's
RØDECaster for sure will save it.
Yeah. So that could be a software thing, or maybe you have to hit return, or I don't know if you did hit return. I'm not exactly sure how. Let me check it on my side and see what it looks like. Presets on my mic and presets.
All right, so I just did that. So there, it changed it.
Custom SM7B 60 dB. Today's date is September 16th.
Ooh.
That's when you set up a lot of presets.
I already deleted a bunch. Okay, so mine saved. So on mine
did
works.
You hit enter or return?
Yeah, I did.
Maybe that was...
Oh, that's what I guess I didn't do. I didn't hit enter.
Oh, you want to try? You want to try it again and see if that was the issue? Yeah. Okay. Enter. Go back to computer class 101.
Next, we'll be talking about naming conventions for mass libraries of presets.
Oh gosh, no! I appreciate you so much for willing to do all this learning. I know sometimes it's uncomfortable learning in front of everybody, but I mean, what do you have to lose? Gaining knowledge and then teaching other people who want to do it, or oh, there's 2 errands. So yeah, thanks for sharing. And before we go, it's almost hit, but this is solid knowledge. I love it. Even though it's heavy RØDECaster, but it's very specific to what you needed to do. So take next week and collect more questions, or do those 3 things that I mentioned. What you want your Discord people to hear, what you want your live stream people to hear, what you want to hear, and then maybe we can play some more with custom mixes. And maybe you, with what we've gone through tonight, maybe you will be able to start playing with some of it already, but don't feel like you're the only one doing that. But first, a lot of people, when they start to do custom mixes, they spend more time fixing what they broke than actually custom mix it. So just, if you want to, take a picture of your mixes, and then go from there.
Well, I feel bad,
Not at all.
because David has this incredible voice. I'm sure we could spend some time listening to him on his keyboard.
Oh yeah, you heard him. Okay, so now, is that your
hey,
keyboard?
Real quick, I do have two questions, personal questions. Charles, your background, is that computer generated, or do you actually have a wall that's lit like that?
That is 100% a green screen.
Oh, green screen. Okay.
Yeah.
And John, same thing, or?
Oh, me?
His is real.
No, mine's
Yeah.
real. Mine
Yours is real. David, yours as well?
Mine's real. Wait, which okay, David, let me go.
Oh, he's going through the Twilight Zone. He's
there.
coming. Okay.
David's is real too. Nice.
I don't see your picture.
Mine is done through Ecamm. So
Yours is
Oh,
done?
look at
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Look at
So
his
should I be
slides.
using Ecamm?
Only if you're on a Mac. It's a Mac
Oh.
only software,
Never
so
mind.
no.
Never mind.
Although they do have some really good deals on some Mac Minis in the refurbish on Apple.com.
No kidding. Does that go for an iPad as well?
Yeah, they have iPad. They have refurb.
There's like a
No,
refab
no.
store. Oh,
Yeah.
no, Ecamm, no.
No,
Ecamm
Ecamm,
only
no.
for
Oh, yeah.
Mac.
Only for
Mac
Mac.
OS,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. It took me years to ask Charles when I first,
Yeah.
when he first saw me in the Ecamm Facebook group. He almost,
I about
he would-
lost it. I thought someone was playing a joke on me.
he was telling me about Ecamm for years, and I do it my difficult way, which
Difficult is an understatement.
like this layout, for instance, that I just did. Right, I don't even want to relive them. It was horrible. I was using Google.
Can I? So he would be in Google Meet, okay, and he would use. You were using OBS,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And he would screen grab everybody's square and place them manually in OBS.
No, I was not even that good. I mean, I can't move that fast. So what I
Yeah.
did was I only used Google Meet's layout to do, you can
Oh, yeah, that's right.
spotlight,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
pin, I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was. And so I would do it there, and all I do is just screen capture my Google Meet browser window as this. And now of course, now if I want to switch to this, it's gonna take me forever to switch. Well, actually switching me would be easy. Switching to Aaron, for instance, would be difficult. If I want Aaron and Charles, I have to go to the meeting and then pin everybody and then pin Charles.
He'd have to put it back to himself so he could do all this.
And so what I ended
and
up doing is
then
not
switch
do all
back.
those. I don't do a lot of
Yeah.
switching.
It was. We call it the John Ong effect.
Yes.
The
But
John. Well, Matt's camera actually is. I mean, everybody's camera seems to be really good. And
Matt, what
I
do you
don't- my-
use, Matt? What camera is it?
It's the Sony ZV-10.
ZV-10? Ah, okay. Sony ZV-E10, just like mine.
Insta
What lens?
360.
What lens?
yeah.
It's just the kit lens on it right
Kit
now.
lens. Okay,
Kit
cool.
lens.
Charles?
I use the Insta 360 gimbal
God, I'm gonna have to
webcam.
buy a new
Link.
camera.
It's the
Link.
360
Link 2C or Link.
And
C2
David?
Link 2C.
What do you use?
Sony A6600.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice.
Aaron?
I think
You're a little
I'm
bit
on
out
the-
of focus.
Am I?
Rub your eye. Rub my eye.
Oh no, that's because I'm sitting back and being
Okay.
lazy. There
They
we
are-
go.
Guess
I
he
have
has
a manual,
focus. Yes.
yeah, fixed focus. I got hooked on that with the what do you call it? The Elgato webcam. I like the fixed
There you go.
focus.
There you go. Okay.
There we go.
There you
And I think I'm using the A600. I think Sony. Yeah. remember.
Reggie?
The iPhone 15.
There you go. And Cindy Lou probably is on an iPhone too, or your
MacBook
Mac?
Air.
MacBook Air. Okay. Did I miss anyone?
What are you using, John?
I have a ZVE10 as well. Same camera as Matthew. Let me put it side by side for you. There you go. I do have a different lens, but all my tools are in the show description too. If you want to figure out, or go to the website too.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
saw
resource
that.
page. Yeah.
Well, right now the way that the pictures are divided, they're all even, including mine. And on my screen, my particular picture is crystal clear. But when I look at what you're broadcasting, it's very blurry.
Yeah, it's because you are seeing
Compression.
Yeah, you're seeing you like my feed, right? Like when you see
Correct.
me, that's because you are seeing my broadcast feed,
Right.
and so it's let me see, let me first check your coming in at what. Keith is coming in at
good old statistics.
720p. So you're coming in at 720p, which means you're not coming in fully, and I'm not sure if your camera is set up for anything more than 720p.
I don't remember.
Or your I can tell, like other people, I can tell David is definitely 1080. Let me go. Yeah, so David is at 1080. I know Charles is 1080. Aaron is 1080 also. Cindy Lou, let me check. Cindy Lou is 1080 as well. Keith is 720. So maybe your stream, Matthew is 1080. Reggie is 1080 also. So Keith, it seems like you're 1080. Reggie is 1080 also. So Keith, you see, okay, Matthew, what are you doing? So your picture through me is you're not coming in at 720. I mean, not 1080. You're coming at 720, which is not bad. But I'm not sure if you're coming through Zoom, but you're coming through output of OBS, or
No.
you directly coming to us through your camera.
Directly.
And what camera are you using?
The C920.
What's a C920?
Logitech.
C920. Resolution.
That's a 1080.
Yeah, it's a 1080, and it could be internet speed too. I'm not sure.
I've got really high.
You've got. So where would
it could? Well, so
on
there,
YouTube is looking pretty good to me. But
I wonder if
I know
in the
we do.
Logitech app,
Yeah, I might
switch it to 1080. Maybe
was
it
it,
defaults to 720.
who said YouTube was looking pretty good? Is that Reggie?
no, I
David.
did.
Oh, David. Okay.
Yeah, I always look worse on the Zoom. If I'm looking at the Zoom, it looks worse. That's why I didn't even know I was out of focus, because I'm so used to seeing myself out of focus on the Zoom.
But I can tell that Keith is coming at 720 because of everybody else. Like it's if I just like
If you
let's say
put someone
David
next to
for
him,
yeah,
then it does look.
it looks a little softer. But
It could be a
that's,
lighting too, Keith.
but it's just, I mean, I can tell from the feed, the signal that is
Yeah.
coming at
No, I see
720. So
No,
I
it
see
looks.
it now.
when we're all like this, who cares? Like 720, like when it's tile like that, it doesn't matter. But of course, when you're on your own, actually you can see side by side, you can see a little bit of it. But I mean, how many people are gonna look at that? Only us will look at that. But maybe
All
look
that
at
matters is audio.
yeah. We can tolerate 720. What is it? 360p. But we
That's
can't.
what it looks like. It was actually set for 640. Actually, is what it looked like. It was set
640.
for, but
So wait, so anyway, that would be something that you can
Yeah.
look into next time also, and see if you can come in.
no,
at
Charles
1080.
is gonna make me buy an Insta360 now.
Well, I tell you, so I got concerned about it. I started with a Canon. So I had my Canon, loved it. And it performed well. I bought some lenses for it. But then it just got to be kind of anytime I wanted to move it or do anything, it's just cumbersome.
Yeah.
Friction. And I kept hearing all these, like Tom Buck and all these big creators were raving about the Insta360. And I was like,
I saw that too.
What the hell? I'll give it a shot. Set it up. I'm like, well, god dang, I can't tell a freaking difference. So it does 4K.
You know what? What's selling yours
frames.
is because of your background. Like it.
Well, and I will say, I mean, the thing that had me worried is when I got the prompter. When I got the Elgato teleprompter, because I wasn't sure if it was going to, if I could mount it to the prompter and still have it sit in the middle of the opening. And actually turned out I love it because I see this green ring from a camera, so I know exactly where
to
the
look.
lens is. Oh yeah, it's like dead on. So it's not just staring at a piece of glass. I can actually see kind of
Isn't there 3 or 4? Isn't there 3 or 4 versions of the Insta360 right now?
There is, and I mean, depending if you don't really need. I do have plans at some point to do whiteboard presentations. So like with a digital whiteboard or a non-digital. I haven't decided yet. But at some point, I want to be able to do digital whiteboards. That's why I got this camera in the first place.
What is the model again? Can you remind me?
It's a Link 2C, Insta360 Link 2C. And so it's a gimbal. It's the one with a gimbal. And they make a version.
That one.
Auto tracking?
This one?
No, that's the Ozbot.
Okay.
So it's not the
this
there
one.
it is. Link 2.
Link
PTZ.
2.
That's the one I have. So they make this one
they're not too
that
bad.
is PTZ. No, it's really not.
This is what you see, the green ring.
Yeah,
the
I
light.
see the green ring. Yep. So they have the PTZ, and then they have one that is not PTC. It's the Link 2C. The Link 2 it has the PTC. The 2C does
It's the
not.
clip like that.
Yes.
Not the white one,
and
obviously.
so if you're just going to leave it stationary, I would honestly recommend that one. Only because, especially if you're using a prompter, because it'll be easier, less frustrating to mount. But it is nice having the PTZ because even if, if I'm moving around in my seat or I stand up, or what I was surprised is that I was still able to do sit to stand even with my prompter. It doesn't cut it off, which I was very surprised at.
It's not that much more expensive though. Even with
it's really not,
with the
and it's such a great camera. It'll do desk view. It'll do, the whiteboard, which is why I bought it, because I wanted it to be able to detect.
Oh no,
corners.
it's already in his cart.
Yeah, so it's just a good camera.
It's heading that way for me.
Yeah, it's just overall.
Aren't
and
you?
All you influencers.
I got tired of worrying about, am I going to burn my camera up by running a dummy battery in it? And, there's just things that you have to be aware of with an actual real camera. I spent $2,000 on a camera setup that sits in a drawer now.
Oh, kitty cat.
So.
Oh, Charles cat. Aww,
Oh yeah, Sammy O'Malley.
So cute.
Hey, where is Mr. Sony?
Not here this week. Where's Mr. Sony? Philip.
That's funny.
All right. I think that is going to be it. We
asked
full
a quick
of
question.
knowledge. Yes, Aaron.
I don't know if anyone can
Damn,
answer this.
look at
Just
that
very
crap.
quickly. My RØDECaster an hour before the first show locked up on a well, it's still running, but it would not do the update. I said, let me go do this update so I could do my homework and put myself in a circle around the corner, and it didn't work. I can't see my screen desktop.
RØDECaster video?
Yeah, but there was some prompt about when I was doing this to let the RØDECaster see, communicate with everything and whatever, and I hit deny, and I don't know if it was that or if it was something else, and I can't figure it out. Any quick tips? I'll see if I can figure it out by next
maybe check
week.
out your system like it to me, it's like the privacy setting on
That's
your
what I'm.
Mac, maybe. So
Yeah.
check and see there to see if there's anything.
Okay, and I'll
Yeah.
play with the chords because I had some other issues that with other things. It all started with two-factor authentication, but I may have unplugged something and screwed something up and not known that I couldn't see my desktop.
You
on the-
are our in-house expert on RØDECaster video.
Okay, well,
This is
who is
all
that?
on
Who is
you.
who is that talking? Well, you don't always. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say I like the hardware way, although the hardware is not working for me today. I was thinking if I was using Ecamm, I wouldn't be having this problem right now.
Well, sometimes we have other problems, but
Yeah.
Ecamm October, I think
Good
we
show.
probably won't spend like the entire October talking about like going through everything, but I have been starting to think about, and if you guys are interested in, if you are an Ecamm user and if you want to come on here and share your knowledge about your Ecamm usage, feel free to do so. You know, like things you can do things like this with. You can add a little glint on my liquid. What's it called? Water, aqua, glass, water,
Liquid
wa-
glass.
I keep saying aqua because I'm like OS 10.
It's basically the same
here's what I
thing if
think-
you look at it.
Here's what I
The
think
old
you
aqua
should
stuff,
Yes,
do.
they look the
2025
same.
aqua. Yes.
Here's what I think you should do, John.
What?
I think you should record a trailer for your October series.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And in that trailer, you should start off with the John Ong effect and where you're at now. Want to go from this to
To
this?
that? This
Tune in
pre-Ecamm,
this
this
month.
is how I changed the layout. And then after Ecamm, this is how I changed my layout. I'm going to add Aaron. I'm going to add Charles. I'm going to add David.
You should totally do that.
Reggie, Keith.
It is a great trailer. And
Itself.
I'll make sure to make sure that everyone at Ecamm sees that trailer and say, "Look, this is your new promo right here." Wondering if you should make the switch? Just watch this guy. What he used to do. Yeah.
But the one thing that I really wanted to get into is how I use RØDECaster, because I know a lot of RØDECaster users are out there using Ecamm, and I'm curious to hear what David's setup is also, so we can take several weeks and through between two different shows of maybe focus a little bit more on the RØDECaster setup within the RØDECaster user meetup, and then in Soundcheck we can talk a little bit more broader about maybe other mixers or how we set up scenes and all that, right? So I think it'll be kind of fun to talk a little bit more about it, because Ecamm users, at least David, I know, Charles, Aaron does not use that. I think John IT also uses.
And there's a lot in the sound settings, and there's a lot of
Yes.
confusion around the
Yes.
sound settings inside of Ecamm, especially when you're using
Zoom.
something like the RØDECaster.
And so, yeah, exactly. Yeah, a USB
y-
audio
it
device,
gets-
and it becomes
yeah.
more complicated that way.
So,
There's been a lot of improvements over the years. too.
Yes.
oh yeah,
You know what? The I was holding it back, and
Till Zoom.
till Zoom. Yes, Zoom made that, and this is very counter to what Charles' understanding of me, because I refused to pay to get Ecamm because I told him that I'm not making money with my podcast, so I don't want to spend annual subscription. It's not cheap, but let me tell you, the fact that I can do a live show every single Tuesday, that means it's not hard to use. I mean, not that it's easy, but it's way easier than what I used to do on OBS. Now, of course, OBS is also a lot different now, these days. So, but the main thing that I wanted to get straight is how I figure out how I wanted to use my RØDECaster Pro 2 with Ecamm. It's not something that you hear people talk about out there a lot, because it will scare a lot of people. And but I, like Matthew, I like to push the limit and see how much I can utilize my setup to every single thing. Who's that coming from? Is that I thought it was like a scary thought, and then you're like, scoring our story.
I'm sorry, it was just
the
a
accidental keyboard
mistake.
hit.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk through why I do what I do, and hopefully my complicated setup, it will still be complicated, but my complicated setup can be utilized by other people who are ready to take that leap. And I want to compare it with what Ecamm is suggesting some people doing right now at the very basic level. If you're just using your RØDECaster as a microphone interface, then you do it the way they suggest. But it may not, like Daniel Chi had made a video, which I think is great for people who just got a RØDECaster and using Ecamm and wanting to have the very basic setup. Because if you're new to Ecamm and new to RØDECaster, you're not going to want my setup because it's too complicated and you want things that work for you. And which is why I understand why Ecamm does not push for what I'm using. But I've been testing this for over a year now, right? Since Ecamm came out. Oh yeah, going back to that story of Zoom came out on Ecamm, that is when I really am getting excited. And the fact that I refused to just pay for Ecamm, but when Zoom came into the picture, I pay for both Ecamm and Zoom. And not only that, I upgraded to business account Zoom so that I can get 1080. But knowing that many people are going to come onto the show.
I was so proud of him. It was like watching a kid grow up. It was like, oh my goodness, he's getting so big. He's getting paid subscriptions now.
I'm spending money. And well, knowing, having
hilarious.
8 people on here, I can survive with just, 640 or 320 because we don't need all the resolution. But when we do get to individual ones, it's great. And so looking forward to Keith working out your Ecamm Elgato setting to see if we can get your signal out at 1080 next week. Okay?
Video?
Video, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna order a new camera.
Oh,
Thanks,
then you don't need to
Appreciate
do it
that.
then if you're gonna get a new camera.
I can't keep this mic in place. That's my first problem.
Yeah, that would be a good discussion too. Actually, like I'm not kidding. A lot of people struggle with. I remember Arthur too. Remember when he first came in, he was he was trying to figure out like how do you properly use your arm, boom arm. So that's
I think they're still on your web. I think they're still on your website, John.
Aaron.
But I actually just bought 2 arms for a local radio station because they were on their live show and the wife's the co-host, her mic kept falling.
Oh, like drooping.
And it was driving them nuts. So I went ahead and ordered them 2 boom arms.
You said it's on my website.
Well, so what I was thinking is the
and Aaron will have you show that later.
The extension.
The
extensions.
Oh, yes.
Just it's so silly, but they really can make a huge difference in your mic placement and how you're able to arrange your arm. Yep, just like John's got there. But then if you're okay with depending on your setup, either the low profile from Elgato is
that Matthews?
Fantastic.
Is that Matthews, the low profile?
That's what I'm running right now. It's the low profile.
Matthew, what's yours?
This one's from Temu, I think, actually.
Oh, Temu low profile. I almost couldn't say. Oh my god, that was a really bad Asian joke.
I
almost
couldn't
came
tell
out.
you what the name of it is, but cheap.
Which Elgato low profile? The gas spring or the old one?
The gas spring.
That's
I
bring
hate
the
the other
second
one.
gen. Oh, not the second gen or the
the
first, but the actual.
I have
proper.
the saggy.
Oh, you have the.
I have the
saggy.
saggy version.
Which one do you? Which do you have, David?
I have a regular on stage.
Oh, just like a boom. Okay.
Boom
Oh,
mic.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
musician.
But
Yeah.
for desk setups, for non-musicians, the Rode PSA 1 Plus, I
PSA
like
1
it.
is
I don't
good too.
care if it has Rode written on it. Some people that bothers them.
You can get PSA 1 like mine, not the Plus with the
Yep.
giant road on there, and that's
That's
fine.
what I
Mine.
have, the PSA one.
Oh, you have the PSA 1?
I'm not using it right now.
Oh, why?
Oh,
Because of the brand?
I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't. I have one.
Yeah.
Then maybe
you've got a
set that
great
up.
mic arm. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
set that one up.
that
That's what
will
I have.
eliminate your problems.
Because not all scissor arm or boom arm are created equal, and some are not very good. And the tension does not tighten things down if it's plastic. So parts are very important. Balance and material is actually very crucial. So definitely, get that set up, and then we can talk some more and how you position things. Like I like mine coming from below, and that most of us are, right? Because I used to, before video, I did all my podcasts this way. I did all my podcasts this way, and nobody sees me. And in fact, I used to have like a giant condenser microphone with the tension mount, like this little big spider thing in my face. Yeah, the shock mount, yes. And that's what I meant. And so I like cover half of my face. And then when we switched to video, I flipped this same mic stand over and then facing it this way so that there's nothing hang from the top. But I actually prefer microphone coming down from the top, and I think that's what the RE20 was created. That's what I don't know about the SM7B in studio, because I have all this clear space to do things. I still won't hit into something right now because of how I have my mount set, but I like it. But it doesn't look good coming down from the top for video. Anyway, let's finish the show. And thank you everybody for joining. Please come back, Keith. Appreciate you sharing the whole this learning process, and teach us as we go along, as you learn, and we're all learning together. And also Matthew for joining us too. And looking forward to you all pitching into your learnings from other things, because I'm sure there's a lot of gaming stuff that I'll be learning from you as well, along with Maestro, kind of get the sound into your system and so forth. So stay tuned. And if you listen, let me see how many people. There's still 7 people watching. So if you are past 2-hour mark and you're still here, you should probably subscribe. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye.